Welcome to another episode of Vital Outdoors TV. I'm Trevor, and today I've got the mystery tackle boxes for April of 2015. So first off, I have the Panfish box, and then I have the bass box. But first we're going to do the Panfish. So I'll set the bass one aside, and we'll do that in the next video. So I haven't opened it yet. I'm really excited. This is the first ever Panfish box by Mystery Tackle Box, so can't wait to see what's inside of it. So let's open it up and see. Okay, looks like we got some cool stuff here. Let me grab the card from the bottom here. Looks like we got 9 items in this, which is a lot of items for a mystery tackle box. And I'll start off here. These are Chatterbait's Flashback Minis. And I'll show you these here. I'll show you them in the package first. I've actually used these and I've had lots of success on them. For panfish and small bass, you really can't go wrong with them. So this one happens to be in the blue color, and it's 1/16 ounce. So what it is, it's a little soft plastic fish on there with a chatterbait head. So you get the profile of a fish, but the action of a chatterbait and the vibration, which really entices the fish, and you can't really go wrong with these. They catch tons of fish. But it comes with the one with the tail like this, you can see. And it also comes with one with a curly tail. So you can swap it out if you want more action, or if you tear through the one plastic, you can use the other, and it works great. Next we have the Northland Impulse Rigged Tadpole. And this is in a 2-pack. It comes with 2 rigged ones and 3 spare plastics. It says it mimics the aquatic larvae stage of the common frog or toad found in various water systems. So it's a tadpole, like it said. And this one is in a pink color, which for panfish is one of my favorite colors of all time for sure. And I'll show you what they are here. So we got 2 rigged ones and 3 extra trailers. So you can see here they're just a little tiny jig there, about an inch long trailer on a little jig. Let's see if it says the size of the jig, which I don't see the size of the jig, but I'd guess it's a 1/16 of an ounce jig in pink with a nice pink trailer, and that's going to have a lot of action. You can see there it just bounces back and forth, and really pink you can't go wrong with for panfish. Then we have the brand is Best, and right here it is a crappie jig and spin. So it's pretty much like your fish head spin or your underspin, but it's on a hair jig. So you can see the package here. It says these are hand tied. Let's see if we can get the light out there. It says they're hand tied marabou crappie jig. Added flash, reel in steady or with a short jerking motion. But also I like to use hair jigs under bobbers, and they work great, especially during the spawn, which is going to be coming up for crappies. You guys down south might already have that happening, but up here it's not going to happen for a little bit yet. But these are going to be perfect, and white and pink is a great crappie combination. So you can see it's got the little blade there, which has a great action, added flash, and this is another great bait for panfish. Then we have these Strike King Mr. Crappie 2-inch tubes. And this came with a lot of them, 15-pack. And this is in a green and chartreuse, electric lime it says. Great color, great size. So I'll show you in the package there. You get a whole line of them. And then I'll open it up and let you see them up close. Now I love fishing tubes for crappies and bluegills, but they also work great for perch. And really, this is another great color. For panfish, there's not many colors you can't use that you'll go wrong with, but this green and chartreuse, great color there. And that's going to catch quite a few fish. Then, next, we'll flip the card over. I haven't been telling you the prices, so I'll quick go over that. The jigs by Best, they retail for $3.49 for a 3-pack. And we got a 3-pack. Then the Northland Impulse tadpoles, right here, the pink ones. They retail for $3.89 for a 2-pack, and we got the 2 rigged ones and 3 trailers. The chatterbaits here, these retail for $3.99, and the trailers, or the tubes here by Strike King, are $3.29 for a 15-pack, which we got a full pack, which is nice. So flip it over here, and we have Predator Shads right here by Venom Lures, and these are $2.82 for a 10-pack, which we got. And I'll try to open it up here for you quick. There we go. It went all over, but as you can see, it's just a nice little minnow imitation there. And it's got nice action on the tail, so that's going to be a great bait. Just rig it up like a drop shot for bass, and you really can't go wrong with it. Or you can bounce it off bottom for perch with a little jig, and that's a great bait. This is in a white and chartreuse color, so another great color for panfish. Next we have some easy bait hooks. So those are right here, and this is interesting. We'll see what it is. It says, wrapping the worm around the coils. This hook allows the bait to wiggle naturally and live longer. So, yes, these are hooks. Pretty big for a panfish hook, but we'll see how that works. It says you wrap your bait around this coil here, the worm, and it'll allow it to live longer. And then you get more action out of the worm, and still lifelike action, like I said. And it comes in 2 colors here. We got the green, and then we got a clear one. So that's a pretty cool. I've never seen those before. We'll see how they work. Next we have easy panfish floats. These look like some nice crappie bobbers for the spawn and bluegill. Nice and small so they won't feel them. And this is $1.79 for a 4-pack. Those hooks right here are $5.99 for a 6-pack, but we got a 2-pack. So these bobbers here, I won't take them out, but they're a nice slip bobber there. You get yellow and pink, or yellow and green, so when the sun's shining off the water, you can switch it out to a green one, or when there's no sun out, you can switch it to yellow, so you can always see your bobber, and you can always know when the bite's happening. Then we have some Jigga heads. These are 1/8 ounce in 3-pack, and these are Green Mountain Sporting Supplies. They retail $3.99 for a 7-pack. We got the 3-pack, and this is the John Deere green color. It says you rig it with a worm or minnow, and it entices the strikes from any panfish. So this is a 1/8 ounce jig, like I said, and this is going to be a great jig for your perch or your crappies, and nice heavy so you can fish them in deep water where those perch and crappies are going to be. And throw a minnow on there and you can't go wrong really for live bait fishing. It's going to be a great jig and a natural color there. So it's a really nice jig, it looks like. And I'll use those for sure, and we'll catch a lot of fish on them. You can also use them for walleye though. That looks like a great walleye jig. Then the last thing we got here is a 10-pack of fat grubs, 2-inch by Big Bite Baits, and it retails for $1.59. So Big Bite Baits, of course, great brand. I've used them for a long time, and I've caught many fish on them. In fact, my first panfish on a soft plastic was by Big Bite Baits. So they work for panfish. I love them. Also bass, walleye, everything. And this is in a, doesn't say the color here, but it's like a white, chartreuse, and red. And it's a 2-inch grub. So that's going to be great for those finesse walleye you could use it for, but this is the panfish box, so perch and crappie this is going to be great for. But even bluegill will hit these big baits too, and you don't have to worry about them being oversized for bluegills because bluegills will still hit them. So those were the baits. Those were 9 baits, and it looks like we got a lot of value here. I'll put the price down here. the total price, but this was a great box, 9 items, and a great big box. Glad to see the Panfish box by Mystery Tackle Box. And it came with some nice stuff, so I can't wait to get out on the water and test it out. So thanks for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe.